What's up guys, sorry for making a video again after making a beta build discussion video yesterday for Moze. After some comments from the previous video, I realized that there's something about Moze that needs to be discussed quite urgently. First off, I would like to apologize with some incorrect information that I've provided regarding Moze's skill. Due to lack sufficient explanation on how the kit works in the description, some of the finer detail is not clear until at least it is tested. So one of the commenter in my video provided me details on how his kit works in gameplay. And also I should have done more research by looking through more beta footage. For that, I apologize. Okay, now we're into the main topic of the discussion of Moze's skills. So this is how it works. The moment you use his skill, basically he's gone from the field and also the action bar until he triggers his follow-up attack, or when the enemy dies. And also, the damage he inflicts while in hiding works like Robin's ultimate or Ting Yun's talent, which is completely different from how I imagined it to be. And the impact, this affects his overall synergy with Fei Xiao, as Moze cannot contribute to the charges because he can't act, and also the damage dealt while he's in hiding is not treated as an instance of an attack. Because of that, now Fei Xiao will obtain less charges, especially if you decided to bring Robin into the team, or not bringing the full follow-up attack team. From my perspective, when I read his skill, this is how I imagined it to be. I thought Moze's skill did not make him disappear from the battle, and he's still able to perform basic attack, and also firing off his skill and changing which enemy will be turned into prey. In these scenarios, Moze is still a great synergy for Fei Xiao, as he is a fast character with a lot of instances to actually deal an attack. So after listening so far and comparing my version and the actual version, if anything, it feels like Moze from my version of the skill interpretation is so much better. Do you agree? Maybe I should be the game designer. Anyway, I digress. So right now I think how his skill works really needs to be fixed. As of now, it seems like he is a very underwhelming character. And fixing is still within the realm of possibility, as I think devs still have about 2 more weeks to fix his kit, as beta usually lasts until version 4 or 5. As of now, I come up with 2 possibilities on how he can be improved. The first option, getting rid of the mechanics of him not being able to take action after using the skill. If this mechanic is removed, Moze will work just like how I interpret him to be. Fast unit with a lot of instance of attack, and become a great support for Fei Xiao and other follow-up characters, instead of always not doing anything and dealing very minimum amount of damage. And the second option, if the devs persist on keeping the mechanic of hiding because it is part of his identity as a character, then there are a couple of ways to make this mechanic to be more viable and more relevant. There are a couple of fixes that I can think of. I'm gonna give it from the strongest fix to the weakest fix. The first fix, change the scaling of the damage from the coordinate attack to be adjusted with his basic attack and count it towards as one instance of basic attack being dealt. So, Fei Xiao can actually obtain stack from it. This is a good way to compensate for him not being able to take turn until he launches his follow-up attack. If the second fix is too strong, I suppose reduce the required stack to do the follow-up attack to 4 to 5 charges instead of 7 charges. Because 7 charges is way too long, because it really feels like there's not much point to actually bringing him as a party member. There are much better alternatives like March 7th for example. But with that, he should be a much more decent character with only 4 to 5 charges. If that's still too strong of a fix, make it that he acts like a summon that will automatically use his basic attack that acts maybe about 80% of his speed. Therefore, we actually have incentive to care more for his speed, and he still has somewhat presence in the battlefield. And because he's doing basic attack, this will count towards Fei Xiao getting charged as well. This kind of make him like a Dragoon from Final Fantasy series that uses jump. So it's quite similar in a way. If that is still too strong, my fourth proposal would be, after he uses follow-up attack, advance his movement by 50 to 80% instead of the meager 30%. That's nothing. It takes forever for him to apply the prey state to the enemy again. If the enemy dies before he uses follow-up attack and he has over 3 charges, make it that his action advanced forward by 100%. so he can mark another prey as soon as possible. This way, this kind of compensates for him not doing anything until he gets 7 charges. Because that after he uses his follow-up attack, there's so much downtime that you have to wait until his turn again. So I've given 5 solutions on how his skip can be fixed. Do you guys have another ideas on how he can be fixed? Let me know in the comment section. And also check out my initial analysis of Moze if he works like I thought he would. Man, on theory he could have been such a great character. But I still stand by my opinion on how Moze's potential as a great support for Fei Xiao and unlocking the 3 hunt 1 sustain team with Fei Xiao as the core and follow-up attackers as a support and sustain, even with his current underwhelming kit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next video, stay sharp gamers.
Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe!